Guys, wake up! I just registered for the new ASD website and got my first e-alert. Come on, get up, we have school! Education Today starts now.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Jake Canish.
And I'm Teresa Coleman from Ford City High School in the Armstrong School District.
The Armstrong School District is unveiling something new and exciting in 2009. It is a completely revamped Armstrong School District website. The address is still the same at www.asd.k12.pa.us, but the content and the appearance are much improved. And you can customize your experience of the website and control what types of information you would like to be updated on electronically.
To talk more about the new Armstrong School District website, we have with us Mr. Brad Schreckengoss, Mr. Tony Grenda, and Mr. Jonathan Zish. Welcome to Education Today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you all please introduce yourselves and give a brief background to your professional experience?
Teresa and Jake, thank you for having us on the show. My name's John Zish. I'm the School and Community Relations Coordinator for the Armstrong School District. Have been for about 4 years. And that basically means I do public relations for the district. I work with the news media. I update the school district's websites. And I also help this TV show that we do each week here on cable television, Education Today. And I also help out with the nonprofit School District Foundation, which raises money for students to give them educational opportunities.
All right, how about you, Mr. Schreckengoss?
My name is Brad Schreckengoss, and I'm the Director of Technology and Information Services. In my current position, I am in charge of all the technology within the Armstrong School District.
And I am Tony Grenda. I am the Technology Coordinator. I'm pretty much responsible for all the network and infrastructure for the entire district. I've been with the district for about roughly 10 years now, so I've seen it grow. So, Thank you for having me.
That's a lot of work. Mr. Schreckengoss, let's start off with some details about the new website. Can you give us the overview of what the public is able to see and do on the new website?
I think first off, I would like to say that the new website is cleaner. It's tab-based. The information on the website is easier to find, and we have a lot of new features that the community members, students, and teachers can take advantage of on the new website, such as our RSS feeds, the ability to email actually community members, and it's just an avenue to keep in touch with the community members and everyone within the Armstrong School District.
Mr. Zish, how do you see the new website as the School and Community Relations Coordinator?
Sure. Well, your website is really your 24/7 appearance of the school district. It's a professional website, and its design will help facilitate communications with the community, with teachers, with students, staff. It will communicate the quality of your school district's reputation. So this is just one of many important ways that we can communicate with our community, and I'm very excited about it. I think people will be particularly impressed with the vibrant homepage that has a collage of our students pursuing academic activities, as well as our schools that exist throughout the school district. In addition, people looking for documents and other information will be able to find it more easily on this school district because of how it's arranged with the tabs that Mr. Schreckengoss
So a new layout.
Absolutely. And a new thought process kind of behind where documents go.
All right.
So that's one of our goals. And in this day and age, constituents, taxpayers, and other members of the public and teachers have big expectations about a school district website.
Yes.
They want them to be school districts to be open and accountable to the public. And we believe that this professional website will help us communicate a lot better in that regard.
I agree.
I know I'm excited about it. Mr. Zish, as the school district's community relations coordinator, do you have any plans on how to improve school district communication through this website?
Yes, I'm thrilled about e-alerts that this new website allows for. E-alerts are simply email alerts that come from Armstrong School District directly to your inbox. And these can be used to update members of the community about school board meetings, school delays, cancellations, closings due to weather conditions or utility service interruptions. Date or location changes to an event. Say there was a concert one night, but in the middle of the day a bad snowstorm comes. How do we let everyone know in a timely fashion? A blast email works well in that situation. Emergencies, or also periodic updates from the school district about student achievements, the achievements of our teachers or administration. And any user can subscribe to these e-alerts, and they can customize what content they want to receive from the school district. You can register and subscribe to this website, and I'll explain that a little later in this show with a little tutorial.
That's a lot of information.
Yes, and with that, Mr. Zish, how can people take full advantage of the new website?
Well, in 3 short words, I would say register, register, register. If you have children, grandchildren, or relatives in the Armstrong School District, or if you're just a taxpayer in the Armstrong School District, you will want to register for the e-alerts with this new website. We've only had the website up a month already, and hundreds of people have already registered, and I expect that will grow. That means when I send out the monthly Armstrong School District newsflash, only those who have registered will receive it. That means that when school delays or closings occur, only those who have registered will receive those email updates. So don't be left out. Register today at our website. If you have any tie to the Armstrong School District whatsoever, be it a parent, alumni, relative, student, business person located in the community, taxpayer in the community, please register to get the full benefits of this powerful communication tool. It will only take you 30 seconds, and it's okay with me, even if you do it right now while you're watching Education Today in the background. You can go over to your computer and sign up. You have my permission to do that. Please register.
I know I'll be signing up for that.
I will be too, because I know as a student with the whole school closing and delays, and parents, that's very important to know if your student has to go to school or not.
Absolutely.
Mr. Grenda, in your own words, how does the new website compare to the old website? And what are some areas that are improved with this new website?
I think initially what happened with the old page, it was a clean interface. But over the years, as more and more information needed to be disseminated through the web page, we kept adding more and more to the front page, and it just became so cluttered and unprofessional looking. Granted, it was very easy to access the information, but it just didn't look very professional. And we definitely wanted to improve upon that and present Armstrong School District in a more professional manner. Other than cleaner, I think once we get the school district websites completely updated, you're going to find out that there's a consistent format between those. By using those tabs, we're going to keep that consistency between buildings, so if your student moves from an elementary building to a secondary building, you'll be able to find the information because it'll be in the same location. And the last thing I can think is the communication aspect. John already touched upon this already, but the RSS feeds, that type of information in the e-alerts, that's something that we just didn't offer in the past on our old webpage.
All right, so it sounds like it's going to be more organized. And you talked about the old website. How many years did the old ASD website serve?
I believe it's about 5 years now, and I think it's served its purpose well. But we've just grown to the point where we need something that's more organized, and it's easier for our end users to actually go ahead and add material to the website.
Mr. Zish, can you describe to our viewers the various ways that the old ASD website was able to meet the district's needs for the time that it was created in?
Sure. Well, if you think back to the days before broadband was widely available, it was a dial-up world that we lived in. And the old ASD websites was able to be simply a repository of information, important documents from the school district, from the school board, and people made use of it as they saw fit. But we all know now that broadband is increasing. The capabilities of computers are increasing. I believe that across America, the percentage of people who have internet is upwards of 75%, and a great majority of that is getting to be broadband. So we have to change with the times. And so we've designed this new website with 4 main goals in mind: functionality, useful information, and ease of access; design, a sharp design that will be eye-catching, that shows pride in our school district; imagination, a sense of imagination present in the site; and timelines. Very important, that last part means that the site is updated in a timely fashion.
Mr. Schreckengoss, how did the idea for the new website come about? What were the origins of this new website?
Actually, the idea for the new website was conceived prior to me coming to the Armstrong School District. I kind of just picked up the project as it was just beginning, and I think Tony would be able to answer how it originated.
It actually originated due to the fact of the misorganization on the website and the inconsistencies between the different buildings and when you visited their web pages. And like I said, we really were just trying to tie everything together and make it more professional looking and just try to tie everything together. So, just repeating myself twice.
Mr. Schreckengoss, is it all up and running now that it's 2009, or are there various phases of implementations that are being planned right now?
There are various phases. We're actually only in phase 1. We have the district's. We're in the midst of phase 1. We have the district's main page up. We are linking a lot of information back to our old server at this time. We're slowly migrating all the information over. It's a very time-consuming process. So once we get all the information over to the new page, and then the main page will be up and running completely on the new server. There's also the phase with the actual each school's website. All the schools' website are going to look very similar to the actual main page, and each school is actually right now in this phase working on moving all their information from their old site to their new site. You do not actually see the new pages of this. You're still looking when you go to the website of like Dayton Elementary. You're still seeing their old page. The new page is being worked on in the background, and once all the information is migrated over to the new page, we will turn that page on for Dayton, and we're going to do each school individually. After that phase is completed, then we need to concentrate on training each of the teachers to be able to complete their teacher pages. So there's really 3 phases, and we're really, I'd say, like in phase 1 yet, and we're moving toward phase 2. But it's going to be a very time-consuming process.
I can imagine. Mr. Schreckengoss and Mr. Zish, maybe we should ask this. What are some of the future possibilities of the website, and what will be realistically implemented in 2009?
I think, like John said, we're going to be doing weather alerts. We'll be able to notify everyone of school closings. I can see in the near future, I'm excited about obviously the teacher pages. Every teacher being able to develop their own pages for the classrooms. And also, I think one of the things that is going to be we'll be able to utilize in the district is we'll be able to complete actual community surveys through the website, and that's something we'll be able to survey
get feedback.
Get feedback from the community with surveys that will go right through the web page. And I think we're definitely excited about using that feature, and I see that in the not too near future. So.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm excited about it. I can't wait.
This website is provided by a third-party company called Schoolwires, and they make it very easy to use, very easy for teachers to update their own pages, administrators to update their own pages. So the philosophy here is we don't have one webmaster anymore who's responsible for updating every page.
Crazy.
It's
And
now
I know those teacher pages are important to email your teachers. I know I always have questions for them, and I need to get in communication with them. So I think that will help out a lot of students. Well, now I understand that we have a short video that shows people the various features of the new Armstrong School District website. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
We'll be back.
All right.
All right, John, whatever you wanted to say or cycle through, it's recording, so we're good to go.
This is the Armstrong School District website, new and improved for 2009. As you can see, it has a vibrant homepage that cycles through photos of students in academic situations. There are tabs across the top that have drop-down displays where you can choose information that's easily arranged about AST, academics, departments, parents and students, school board, school, staff access, calendar. What I'd like to walk you through in this tutorial is how to register for the Armstrong School District website so that you can receive those important e-alerts from the district, including weather delays and school closings, as well as positive news that comes from the Armstrong School District to your inbox on a periodic basis. On the website in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a button called Register. Press that and you're in. You simply enter your age for validation purposes, and then you type in your first name, your last name. You can go down, they want your email address, your sign-in name, you can choose a sign-in name, and of course you make a password, you confirm your password, and then you keep this box check marked where it says please send me email about events and other activities. Hit the submit button and you're there. Once you have registered, you then can control what you subscribe to. Your access info button up here. And then there's an alert, there's an edit subscriptions button right here. And you can then look at all the pages that you've selected to be updated on automatically whenever they send out an alert. The key thing to remember is to go to your register button, which is on all the pages and is in the upper right hand corner. Register today, please. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for that helpful overview.
Mr. Schreckengoss, something I'd like to ask that's probably on everybody's minds right now. Will teachers be using this new website to send homework assignments, and will the principals be using it to, send information home and get in contact with the parent or guardian of the students of the schools?
Yes, definitely. Right now, currently, as soon as the actual school's website is turned on, when they have all their information migrated, they will be able to send those alerts just like we can off the main page. So if a parent subscribes to Katanning Middle School's actual website, when there's a change or an alert or the principal wants to send information to the community, they can do it right through the website. So it's going to be very useful. The teachers, yes, when we get to that phase, obviously the training of the teachers is going to be a very lengthy process to get everyone trained, but once they are trained, they will have the ability to post homework, post their assignments, post their class schedules, anything that they would like on their own personal pages.
And Armstrong School District does not currently have this yet, but we may in the future consider buying an upgrade which includes podcasts for teachers to deliver lessons by podcasts or blogs. Right now we don't have that because we're just starting out, but if we were to choose to go in that direction as a school district, there are a lot of school districts that have used that to great success and captivated student interest in the medium that they all know so well.
I can't wait till this new website comes about. Okay, thanks very much. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We'll be talking more with Mr. Brad Schreckengoss and Mr. Tony Grenda, both of the Armstrong School District Technology Department. Stick around.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
We're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We're talking with Mr. Brad Schreckengoss and Mr. Tony Grenda, both of the Armstrong School District Technology Department.
Mr. Schreckengoss and Mr. Grenda, the new ASD website is just one of many outstanding initiatives of the ASD Technology Department. What are some other technology initiatives that may be coming up in 2009?
I think one of the main, for the educational technology, I think one of the main initiatives we're working on currently is making more online courses available to students. We're actually expanded our available courses for students wishing to take an online course by tenfold within the last year, and we're continuing to increase the offerings. Also, we had just started the ASD Cyber Academy, and we're very excited about that. We have a few students enrolled now, and we're going to plan on expanding the curriculum for the upcoming year. So that's been very big on the educational technology side of the initiatives.
On the infrastructure side, we're going to be adding, and maybe you could fill in how many total computers we have here. We're going to be expanding upon the Classrooms for the Future initiative. We're going to be adding additional wireless carts, access points into the classrooms, whiteboards. I think we're in the neighborhood of mounting 45 whiteboards and projectors throughout the district in the secondary buildings. We're also looking into some other software that will help the technology department manage our infrastructure resources in a more timely manner. As the technology needs keep increasing through the district, we need to find more creative ways to be able to support that. And one of those software packages we're looking at is System Center Configuration Manager from Microsoft. So it's going to allow us to make changes all the way out to each individual computer or server, push out patches, any type of software updates, and basically keep inventory of software and hardware throughout the district. So that's another one of our major initiatives this summer. So and we're also looking to expand the wireless connectivity. I know I mentioned in the CFF classrooms, but we're also looking to add additional access points in all the gymnasiums in the school district, and also added into the auditoriums as well. So over the next few years, we're going to keep increasing our wireless coverage throughout the district.
You have a lot of big plans ahead of you then. And I know that we have laptops and the whiteboards already available in some of our classrooms, so looks like you've already reached some of your goals there. Mr. Grenda, now that we know about some of your initiatives, what can you tell us about the history and the mission of the ASD Technology Department?
I started here in 1999, but I do know a brief history of what happened prior to I was here. Initially, it started with a single internet dial-up connection back at the administration building, and there was also several buildings that had a small network of maybe 30 computers where the teachers could take the students in to work on this closed lab environment. It's expanded upon that where after that point we had expanded to a 56K connection between buildings, which is no different than a dial-up connection at home to your internet. And it's expanded all the way to the point where we have a 100 meg connection between all the buildings back to the administration building, and all our services are tied back to that location. And we're looking forward into the future to try to expand upon that. Like right now, we have 10 meg of internet access, 10 megs of internet 2 access, and 100 meg regional WAN access that's tied to 55 different school districts. So, and I know the state's looking to expand upon that and tie all those regional networks together.
Mr. Schreckengoss, I'm not sure if not too many people know this, but who are some of the staff at the ASD Technology Department?
We have 6 people in our technology staff, 6 wonderful people. I'm going to start with, obviously, you met Mr. Grenda. He's the technology coordinator. We have Mr. Chris Bauer. He is our assistant network administrator. He actually takes care of the grading system. He kind of mainly takes care of the grading system accounts, and he does a number of different things within the department. We have Jamie Osborne, who just joined us a few months ago. Jamie is our ISA, our information system analyst, and he takes care of the student information system and the PIMS reporting to the state, which is a very big task that has come about lately. And then we have 2 technicians. We have Chris Clausen and we have Josh Young. Josh just joined us a couple months ago also, and they take care of all the troubleshooting, all the fixing of the computers out in the field, and they do a bunch of other things for us too during the year. And then we have Bert Reefer. Mr. Bert Reefer he's the copy center. He runs the print shop. He does all the copying for the district.
We also have one other person that does help us with is Greg Jordan. He assists us a lot of times with, especially with the classrooms for the future implementations, any of the network installations that we have, pulling cabling, things like that. He's a big part of that with us.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, you say you have 6 or 7 people that help with this team, the technology. Mr. Schreckengoss and Mr. Grenda, what do you feel is your busiest time of the year and why? I mean, could it be winter because you have all these school delays that you have to update and closings? What do you feel is the busiest time of the year?
You're going to get 2 different answers from us.
Okay.
My answer is the first 2 weeks before school and the first 2 weeks after school begins. During that time, we have all the students, teachers coming back. We have account issues. We have to get all the various accounts uploaded in the various databases. And for me, that's probably my busiest time of the year, is just getting school ready and then keeping it going for the first 2 weeks. And then that pretty much slows down for me at that time.
On my side, it seems to start on June 1st. That's when we start planning all our summer initiatives, any new computers that we're going to be putting in, any changes on network equipment, any updates of that equipment. And it's pretty much follows through, probably like Brad said, and you get another spike again right at the beginning of the school year. And then it starts to taper off around to mid-late November. And that's historically how it's been, but now with the CFF implementation. That's pretty much kept us busy from June 1st all the way to just about March. So,
So this is your
Yeah.
slow time right now.
So it really isn't winter like I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Mr. Schreckengoss, do you offer any job shadowing or internship opportunities? And if so, how can people contact you for more information?
Yes, we do have job shadowing opportunities. Teachers typically contact me directly, and then I'll set up a time where, depending on what the student is interested, if they want to, shadow a networking side, they'd shadow Tony, or if they wanted to shadow a technician, I would have them shadow Josh or Chris. So yes, teachers usually contact me directly, and I can set that up very easily. Internships, we do offer internships in the summertime, and we will advertise on the ASD website, and we will actually interview candidates, and we usually accept 2 candidates for the positions during the summertime, and they gain a lot of experience, wide range of things that they could be doing, anything from wiring to troubleshooting computers. So yes, we do have those opportunities available.
Mr. Schreckengoss and Mr. Grenda, if we were to take a long view of the ASD Technology Department, what would you like to see in the ASD Technology Department's future?
I guess I'll start out with the educational technology side. I think the first thing is I'd like to see our cyber academy grow. I'd like to see the offerings on our online courses have more offerings for the students, more opportunities for growth for our students. And then also I'd like to see in the future is teacher-student laptops. I'd like to see every teacher have a laptop of their own to take home and use. I would like to see every student I'd like to see a 1-to-1 computer ratio in the future, where every student would have their own laptop, just like you're assigned books, you'd be assigned a laptop. But that's far out there, and that's something that we're working towards, and we know it's going to take some time, but definitely will benefit students, staff, and community members.
On the network side, increased bandwidth as more and more streaming media, podcast, video, YouTube videos, discover streaming. We're gonna need more bandwidth as in the future. And another thing that concerns me is just some type of disaster recovery plan, just in case something catastrophic could happen at the administration building, that we could get back up and running in a timely manner. And one other thing that Brad and I have kicked around in the past is trying to find maybe some other type of additional coaches to try to help the teachers implement the technology in their classroom, so it's transparent, so it's an additional tool, and they're very comfortable with that equipment.
Yeah, that sounds great. You're really looking out for everybody, the teachers and the students. You have great plans.
Well, we're almost out of time, but is there anything else you'd like for our viewers to know or say?
Go to the website and register.
Register.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Register.
Register. In case you didn't hear.
Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guests, Mr. Brad Schreckengoss, Mr. Tony Grenda, and Mr. Jonathan Zish, all of the Armstrong School District, for giving their busy schedules to promote this important message. Our thanks goes out to the TV production students of Ford City High School, led by their teacher, Mrs. Barbara Keller. They were our film crew for today.
Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. Visit our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.